Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to the American Republic, which is, of course, my Empire Total War historical roleplay series. Going against historical accuracy, Spain has once again declared war on us in the last episode, and their frontier army is advancing on Texas. We have an experienced army defending, and we do have no choice but to defend at this time. Yep, this definitely looks like Texas. Now, because we do have reinforcements coming in, I'm not going to want to create a solid line. Instead, let's keep our options open. I'll put my main cannon right there, secondary cannon over here, our horse cannon. I am going to use fortifications for some of my cannons. I think I do lose... yeah. I do lose movement, it looks like, if I use those. Oh, and it's a limited field of view, too. No, we can't use those. We might have to move once those reinforcements get here. Alright, so howitzers. And howitzers. Yeah, I don't want to use any of those fortifications for the artillery. Instead, let's get some lines set up here. I'll put my militia over here, line infantry on the right, and I will alternate you guys between trenches and pikes. Extra line infantry to move into position once the battle starts there on the right. We're going to have to angle our lines just a bit. Pikes, trenches, pikes, trenches. There we are. Nice alternation right there. Then trenches. Let's actually put our good line infantry right there. So then you guys will actually be pikes for the militia. Line infantry with trenches. Regiment of foot in square formation. Dragoons on the far left, dragoons on the far right. General in the back. That leaves a... oh, a second cannon, okay. Let's actually put you right here on the right side. Alright, I hope I have guessed correctly. Let's start the battle and see where they're coming from. There's the main Spanish line, and it looks like we have reinforcements across the way. Yep, we're good to go. Now we hold. That's a lot of force, wow. I'm going to have all of our artillery focus on their horse. I'm gonna push our cavalry more left. There's a few hits there. Here they come. Alright, horse, canister shot. Fire on them now. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, that's more like it. Half their unit gone in an instant. Why is their general charging? No, it's their second general. Cannons, fire canister shot at these hordes. Line infantry, seal up the right flank. We've got horse behind our lines now. Intercept. They are hitting us hard. We've lost one cannon. What a mess. Line infantry, reform. We have killed one of their generals back here in the back. Let's pull our general's bodyguard back. Send in these dragoons here to shore up our center. We'll intercept those tribal horse with our provincial cavalry and don't let them regroup. Our native warrior auxiliary is actually, not ours, but theirs, is causing some issues here in the center lines. Where's our nearest available horse? Ah, there we go. Dragoons, come back this way. Or, you know what? Go for their general's bodyguard. Shore up these lines. I think we're pulling through here, guys. Oh, look. Spanish artillery. Let's take that out before we come back. Alright, remaining 12-pounders. Focus on that tribal auxiliary. Provincial cavalry, fall back. Square formation once again. Unfortunately, our horse artillery has routed. And we also lost a bunch of our center 12-pounder cannon. Reform all the lines here. Advance on that colonial militia. Remaining cannons fire on that still same unit of tribal auxiliary. Let's try and kill their cannon once again. Dragoons, go for this colonial militia that's breaking. You boys reform lines here. Actually, 50th Regiment of Foot. Come back left. Caught their cannon undefended. Alright, we're being engaged by hidden units back here. Let's pull that cavalry back quickly. Ooh, our cavalry took some losses there from whatever that hidden unit was. And here comes the actual line infantry with some native units and some bowmen. We're going to want to remake our lines for sure. And their frontiersmen are breaking. Nope, they're coming back already. Okay. First Pennsylvania, deploy stakes. Let's go ahead and hit those frontiersmen. With our horse. Ha! They are caught in the reload. Massive losses immediately. Alright, Dragoons, pull back. That takes a hit off of their riflemen. Hold the line, guys. Hold the line. Canister shot. Man, the Spanish just keep on coming. So much for shifting my lines left. They're wanting to push right again. Ooh, the 1st Pennsylvania is out of ammo. They have quite a few units left. Let's pull the Pennsylvania infantry back. Leave them to seal the gaps in the line if they charge. And bring in this line infantry instead. Oh, they went for our cannon. They're colonial militia. A bold move, wow. They have run off our horses. Definitely low on ammo for a lot of these troops on the right flank. Bayonet charge on the far right. Wow, they actually murdered our cannon crew on the left here. Completely. And our dragoons are broken as well. Let's pull more units to the far right. Fill in these lines. All cannons fire on the remaining foot over here on the right. Swing these lines back around this way. Alright, come at us. Let's finish this thing. Our unarmed 1st Pennsylvania Light marches in for hand-to-hand combat. A brave charge. Cut down at the last second. That has given us time to move up the rest of our units though. A few volleys and they should be finished. A field of death out here. We're definitely going to run them down, but we have at last won this battle of attrition, trying to maintain our control of Texas against Spain. The Spanish deployed almost 5,000 troops against our defending force of around 3,000. They had severe losses of about 3,300. We only lost about 1,000. Top kills, 1st Pennsylvania Rifles. Look at those guys, almost 300 kills. That is incredible. 12-pounder foot artillery, 78. Line infantry, 155. 209. Provincial cavalry, 342. Line infantry, 301. Dragoons, 373. A surprise defeat for the Spanish. Let's not forget that our reinforcing army is just behind, racing to reinforce. An Italian force, I think? No, a Swedish force has tried to cross the gap here where our navy controls. Let's see how this goes. Our initial force here is going to be led by the John Paul Jones. I believe that the Swedish do have a couple of first-rate ships of the line, so we're going to want to play this very carefully. Let's get our admiral off to the left, and we'll get our Liberation, our stolen, I believe, heavy first rate, with a few second rates. Let's put all of our second rates in there. And we'll put them on the inside of our attack. Then we have 2 rocket ships, which I'm going to put as 0. They'll attack from the side. Then we have the Constitution, a 4th rate, and a 3rd rate for Group 3. They're going to hang back just a bit once things settle down. And then of course we have the St. Louis, our steamship, also off to the left. Alright, let's get moving here. Rocket ships open fire on their first rates. How many do they have? They do have 2 and a steamship. And our reinforcing navies are going to be against the wind, very far away. They might not even see action. I guess we'll get our steamship moving as well. Where is the Constitution? There's the Colorado. There's the Constitution. Old Ironsides. Technically a frigate, I believe. Not even a true battleship, but she can hold her own. At last, the Swedish ships are beginning to move. And here come our first rockets. And we have set their ship on fire. Their steamship, actually. Wow, their steamship is being very, very aggressive. The Hornet took a lot of hull damage right there. And here come more rockets for that first rate. And their steamship is about to sink. Whoa, rocket ship, what are you doing? It lit up the steamship, but our ships too. She is now demasted and surrendered. I did not plan on my third group here getting this close this quickly. The Constitution is right next to that heavy first rate. Let's break off. Great, the winds are turning against us now that we're this close. Whew. More rockets firing. This seems to be the strategy right here. Set these massive first rates on fire. Both first rates are now on fire. And meanwhile, my heavy ships just can't even catch up. Colorado, our fourth rate, is now sinking. Let's spin the Hornet and get her good side towards those first rates. Their sloop has surrendered at last and is now sinking. And I'm going to switch the Hornet to chain shot. And the Admiral's flagship is on fire. Drop anchor, put out that fire. Our third rates can't go toe-to-toe like this. Our better ships have got to catch up, our larger ships. And our rocket ships are going to have to stop firing for now. They're too close. Fire is out on the John Paul Jones. Can we turn in time to fire? We're getting lit up pretty badly. We'll give them a broadside right here from the John Paul Jones. Not great. Nice broadside from the, what ship is this? One of our captured Swedish ships, I think, a third rate. And the John Paul Jones has surrendered. Once again, my second group of ships just are not keeping their instructions, so let's just split them off. They are not following directions, and we really, yeah, all of these ships are really screwed up as far as pathfinding and grouping goes, and that is hurting us badly. Let's try and knock out their sails so the rest of our ships can actually catch up. Our heavy first rate is all the way in the back. Alright, we have demasted their heavy first rate, and she has surrendered because of that. Nice. Everybody switch to chain shot. Get that last first rate slowed down. Man, she's on fire once again. Still trying to get away. I'm seeing lots of dead crewmen. The hull is damaged, but more or less intact. The St. Louis is taking some hits. And there goes a mast. Lucky shot for them. Thankfully, the St. Louis is our steamship. The last first rate is being defiant. Despite several onboard fires and a ton of damage. It looks like our captured third rate is in fact sinking. This is a very slow, ponderous battle now. And now she begins to waver as the fire increases. Ooh, a mast hit. Just non-stop peppering, and we have actually shot their admiral off their ship, or at least killed him with one of those stray cannonballs. We're going to run this ship down and hope to capture her, along with their heavy first rate, which got almost completely demasted. Look at this Leviathan. It really is a floating fort. Wow, if they don't surrender soon, that's gonna explode. Take their sails. And it looks like the battle is over right there. We lost 2 ships in that fight. I believe those were our third rates, but we captured, let's see, first rate heavy first rate, and the steamship. I'm going to capture all of them and add them all to my fleets. Thank you, Sweden, for our second and third first rates. Really, Mexico? You're gonna declare war as well? Ridiculous. I think we actually have a problem here with the AI being set to a harder difficulty. They've gone a bit nuts, and we're at war with almost the entire world at this point. But hey, we have quicklime shells. We've had an election. And for some reason, our new government is not super popular. 61%. There we go. I replaced our vice president with a better candidate. Our new president's name is Ernest Stiff. That's unfortunate. And here we are, in the war-torn world of the winter of 1827. I think first things first, right off the bat, will Mexico accept peace in exchange for technology, maybe? No, they have more than we do somehow. We'll offer them 5,000 gold. They want the Michigan territory? No, that's not happening. General James Alberts, come south towards Texas where trouble awaits. Replenish our army of Texas. And then, in the north, or I guess in Europe, technically. Let's check on replenishment.
Make ready.
It looks like everyone who can replenish is replenishing.
At the ready. Forward! March! Yes. Troops! Forward!
Let's recruit a few more units. Line and light infantry. And cannon, it looks like, is what we need. Ooh, 24-pounder foot artillery. Yes, please.
Make ready. Ready for action.
Let's send our new captured ships
Where to, Captain?
to be repaired.
Orders. America expects that every man do his duty. Ready for action.
That gets us a bit more income from raiding Sweden's trade routes.
Ship's orders.
Let's see here. We'll send the Constitution back to port,
Captain. Ship's orders, Captain.
as well as, where are those first rates? We need some better names for these first rates. We'll name this one... What's a good name? Maybe regarding our war here in Europe. How about New Dawn? This is the age of America. And for our heavy first rate, we shall name her the Unbent. We bow to no king in Europe. Where's our cost for repairing those ships? 1928. Not bad.
Orders, Captain.
Oh, and our captured steamship as well.
For home and for the prize.
Let's also send you back. Repair cost of 520. Any more artillery to recruit? We'll do a howitzer. That's really all we can do there. We still have some very powerful Austrian armies in our territory. Experienced, unique units, powerful units. We are far from in the clear. Surrounded and occupied. Man. Mexico, why do you have to go stirring up trouble? Replenishment is looking good. I will recruit a few more units to help hold New Mexico, in case we have a few Spanish units that go rogue. Wow, that is all of our cash right there. I'm going to raise taxes, getting our income back up to 28,000. This is too broad of a war to have low taxes, unfortunately. Speaking of the scope of this war, now that Spain's navies have left our shores, I'm going to bring our patrol units back out of port. That's right, you guys ran all the way south. We really need some first rates to help protect the coastline. We can't quite research the naval hospital yet, but I think we're close. Lime juice and sauerkraut is required to build a naval hospital. That will only take 3 turns. Now, as to Spain's control of Maine, I think it's time for that to end.
They're trapped.
This battle, although smaller, will have to wait until next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then.